Okay guys, welcome back to the Maybe Show and to another episode of The Blind Griffin. We left off having been through Christmas and now we are going through New Year's Eve. How exciting! And apparently there's snow in San Francisco on New Year's Eve, which doesn't seem like it really would happen. But let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. Oh no, that took so much longer than I thought it would. Marie told me there'd be a special New Year's party at the Blind Griffin tonight. I went into the hairdresser's and, well, I suppose I dig my new hairdo, but boy, if it ain't gonna take a lot of getting used to. I can't speak. I make my way back, unlock the front door, and then go down to the research room. Vivi and Marie are both fixing themselves up for the party. They both look so fancy. I love her dress. Welcome back, Daphne. How did it go? I slowly take off my hat. Look, it's a short cut. Oh my. Is it that bad? Not at all, sweetheart. It's the bee's knees. You look like a genuine flapper. Yes, the 20s is when we had flappers. They were all cute and whatever. I didn't know what to ask for, so I left it to the hairdresser. It's so short, though. You really think it's all right? Absolutely. It looks really nifty on you. Gee, thanks, Vivi. I got this for you, so go and change into this. What is she going to be wearing? I take the package in Marie's hand and run off to the washroom. By the time I get back, the two of them are all ready to go. Oh, look how cute she looks. How do I look? Wow, Daphne, that dress is the berries. You look great too, Vivi. And Marie, you always look so sharp. Ha, you've gotten so good at flattery. I only speak the truth, you know that. Speaking of looking sharp, do you think you could take the boys these ties? They're all next door in the lab. Ties, eh? I suppose I could. I take the ties from Marie's outstretched hands and make my way across the hall. Wonder what the guys are doing in the lab, anyhow. I open the door without hesitation and walk in. What is going on? This is insane. This is insane. Why are they shirtless? Why are they shirtless? I understand why they look so surprised. Everybody looks super surprised. Do you have a death wish, Bearcat? Dios mío! Get out! What does his tattoo say? Must be in Italian. Look how red! He doesn't care. He's like, ooh, she saw me. Ah ha ha ha, we're not ready yet, doll. Alexi's just like, no. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. So I say, but I can't tear my eyes away of his scrawny little body. Alexi's getting redder and redder as I turn to look how red his face is. Oh, I don't know how to say that, but I've been seen exposed. Alex, calm down. You do not understand, Gio. I want my future wife to be the only woman to see my body in this way. Oh my god, he's so cute. Yeah, I hear ya. Dry up already! That was the best thing that's ever happened. I back out through the door and shut it quickly. I think I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that was hilarious. I can hear crying from the other side of the door. Oh god, come on, Alex, it's not the end of the world. I've been exposed. It's all over. Why don't you just marry that Bearcat then? It'll solve the problem. The crying gets louder. Oh, I forgot to give them the ties. When I hear someone snickering behind me, I turn around, but there's nobody there. I was definitely set up, wasn't I? Those two. Later, I'm downstairs at the speakeasy, getting everything ready for the party. Emilio walks in. He catches my eye and scowls. Don't you think you're being a little rude? And haven't you heard of knocking? I suppose he's talking about early. earlier. I'm sorry you didn't knock, but I never imagined you all be standing there half naked. Truth. He shrugs. It affected Alexei way worse than it affected me. Have you seen a grown man cry before? No. I said I was sorry. What else was I going to do? Bow down and beg for forgiveness? That'd be a start. Anyhow, do you think you could fix my bow tie for me? It's crooked. Ooh. I look down and finally notice his tie. Gosh, it is crooked. It doesn't look crooked at all, still. I don't know the first thing about ties. Neither do I. Come on, I can't do it myself. I can't really say no to him after what happened. I nod and fiddle with his tie for a while. Better. He steps back in a hurry. What's with him? You think so? A compliment from him is so hard to come by. I wonder if I ought to try to record it on a phonograph. Yeah, I'm no good with this stuff, thanks. Well, run along. Don't you have work to do? Sure, but I don't need you reminding me. Emilio lazily waves me away and I run off. He didn't say anything about my new hairdo or duds. Aww. I was thinking that too. I was like, why isn't anybody saying how cute you look? You look so adorable with your little hair clip. I suppose he just didn't notice? Or he thought you were so pretty and that's why he was being all weird. Working hard, Daphne? More like hardly looking. Yep, almost have everything together. I like her little hat. It's so sassy. Good. By the way, do you know about the New Year tradition? Uh-oh. Kiss somebody under the not under the mistletoe, but at midnight? Tradition? They say the first person you encounter in the New Year sets the tone for the rest of the year. So you should find the person you wish to be with the most right at midnight. Maybe Emilio, eh? What? Well, maybe that means I'll learn more about magic from them this year. That's not quite what I meant, but I suppose it'll do. Don't forget, alright? Aw, she's trying to set him up. That's cute. If you say so, Marie. The party gets into full swing not long after that. The place is so lively tonight. Oh, even the pup's here. Will you like your usual whiskey, Mr. Yamada? I'll have rum tonight. Rosemary will have the sherry and gin. Don't order for me, Hajime. How do you know what I want? You've got tea. Why do you walk around with a teacup? You always order the same thing. I might want something different this time. All right, what are you having? Sherry and gin. You see? It just so happens that I want to drink sherry and gin tonight. I might order something different next time, so you don't speak over me, Hajime. The dog got angry. Look at how evil it looks now. Evil dog. Arf, 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 arf. Evil, arf. Even Arrow thinks you're being unreasonable. Nonsense. Arrow is a gentleman. I'm sure he hates being talked over too. Truth. Arf. See? Here's your rum, Mr. Yamada, and your sherry and gin, Mrs. Gerson. So he's just gonna drink rum straight? The drink's in the 20s. So weird. Thank you so much, dear. You agree with me, don't you? I might order another drink next time. Of course, Mrs. Gerson. When it's almost midnight, the bar closes and everyone gets ready for the countdown. Remembering what Marie said before, I try to find Emilio. Ugh. That's strange. I can't find him. Giovanni, have you seen Emilio around? But Giovanni shakes his head. I can't say that I have, but I wasn't really paying attention to who was around when we were on stage. Why does he look so shifty? Maybe he stepped out for some air. Maybe. Thanks anyway. No matter where I look, though, he ain't around. I wonder where he went. A week later. A couple of days later. That's not a couple of days. It was literally a week. Because more than a week. A couple of days later, we're all relaxing at the speakeasy after another busy evening. Food and drinks are on me tonight. I called in some special catering. What's the occasion? No occasion. I just want to celebrate business getting better. Don't you think this sort of thing is why you were all operating in the red in the first place? Aw, you gotta let me have my fun, sweetheart. Don't go sounding so much like Alex. I hear this talk plenty from him as it is. Would that you actually followed my advice. All right, enough of that. This is supposed to be a fun little dinner party. Oh, Daphne, there's only a few weeks left until your exam, right? How's things been going? She looks really concerned for me. I said, fun! It's alright, Marie. I think magic's pretty fun. Aww. She beams when I say that. I'm really sorry for what happened on Christmas Eve, but I've studied a lot more since then, and I think I've gotten better. Look at that. All of a sudden the group is all there. The group stares at me, waiting for me to go on. But strangely, I don't feel a lot of pressure. I glance over at Emilio for support, too. He smiles encouragingly to keep talking. When you all first told me I was a magician, I didn't know what to think. But lately, I think magic's really fun. I really like light magic. So I really want to pass my exam and keep going with all of you. The field of light magic is pretty underdeveloped compared to the rest. You have a great chance here to contribute a lot of new things to the field and rediscover the old ways. Yeah, I'm so excited for you, Daphne. Thank you. Everyone wishes me luck, and then we eat a delicious dinner, which Marie refused to tell us how much she paid for. Aww. The next day. How's this? I conjure a glowing light and focus on it. It gets bigger and bigger until it is about the size of a globe. No reaction. It looks great, doll. You're going to be making lights the size of taxis before we know it. Thanks, Gio. Truth is, Emilio hasn't been doing a whole lot of teaching since the New Year party. I'm still just as excited to learn, but he's not so excited to teach. He smiled at me last night, but here in the lab, well, I've gotten closer to Gio and Alex because they picked up the slack, but something ain't right. I think he likes you, Derlin. Emilio? Huh, what? Are you even listening? Don't be such a Bearcat, Bearcat. Of course I'm listening. Then can you give me some pointers on the spell? Ugh, fine. I didn't do or say anything weird to him to make him act like this, right? Daphne, can I have my usual? Of course, Mr. Yamada. And a cherry and gin for you, Mrs. Gerson. Yes, I'll have a tuxedo, dear. Is that what it's called? Out of the corner of my eye, I can see Emilio. He's looking around all suspicious-like. Why? Then he ducks into the storeroom when he thinks nobody's looking. Here you go. Thank you. Nobody mixes a tuxedo quite like you, Daphne. What is your secret? I put a dash of fairy dust in there. Okay, I should have known. You don't put fairy dust into my whiskey, do ya? Why? Do you want me to? Might be worth trying. Haha. I'll sprinkle a little in for you next time, Mr. Yamada. Emilio's been hanging around the storeroom a lot lately. There's something to do with those barrels, the molds. Is he just skipping out on work in there? What's the matter with him? Well, I think that's a good place to stop for this episode. We can discover what's the matter with Emilio in the next episode. Make sure you subscribe if you want to know when new episodes of this have been posted. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!